Good evening, Greencastle. This is Nick Wissel.
And I'm Maxwell von Doepp, and welcome back to the 6th episode of The Spread. This is the 10th week of NCAC football.
Wow, can you believe it?
The time flies
Six
by.
episodes
6 episodes.
of gambling degeneracy.
Well, thanks for sticking with it.
We're going to start it off this week. We got the Wittenberg Tigers, who are coming in at 5-3, at the Kenyon Lords, who are coming in at 3-5. Kenyon started out the season pretty hot. They won their first 3. It looked good. Since then, not so much. Although I do hear all the buzz around the conference is that they have the talent to still pull it off and win it. Every time I talk to my people, we get our NCAC jabber going, they think Kenyon has the most talented team in the league.
You know, I would have to agree with that. I've been hearing some talk around the campfire, as they say, with similar connotations.
Even though the Lords are plus 32.5 this weekend at Wittenberg, they still might win the conference.
Shocking as it is. Crazy world we live in.
Crazy world we live in.
Next, we've got Oberlin at 1-7 coming to Blackstock Stadium to take on the Tigers, who sit at 4-4. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, Wiss. Oberlin is really playing for pride more than anything else.
Yeah.
This is not a game they can win. I think they know that. Yeah. Let's just do another quick analogy. DePauw in this game is the kid with the magnifying glass, and Oberlin is the ant.
Ooh.
But who knows?
Hey, man, those young...
Every once in a while, a blind squirrel finds a nut.
Ah.
Wally sets the line at minus 24.5, which is suspicious because DePauw's offense has not showed that, it really has what it takes to beat a team by 24.5. I think they're going to win. I just don't know if it's going to be by that much. Either way, Oberlin is playing to beat the spread at this point.
I was going to say, did you see what Colin Connect tweeted out the other day?
Well, no, I did not.
Colin Connect tweeted out, the starting quarterback for DePauw, he tweeted out, I feel like I'm Gucci Mane in 2006.
Well, I just take back everything I just said then. They're going to cover DePauw 24.5.
I think the Yeomen should be terrified this week.
I don't usually give advice on the gambling. I give the spreads, I give the lines, but I'm telling you, this week, DePauw might be your guy.
I feel like I'm Gucci Mane in 2006.
That's a
You
scary
heard it here
man.
first from Colin Connect. All right, moving on. We got the Worcester Fighting Scots, who are sitting at 5-3, at the Allegheny Gators, who are 2-6. So Worcester last weekend, they robbed OU out of a potential championship aspiration. They ran it up in Delaware, Ohio. They really looked good last week. And Allegheny, well, Maxwell?
Still in Pennsylvania.
Still in Pennsylvania.
Still trash.
Still trash. They're probably going to lose, even though they smoked the Hiram Terriers last week.
But that's not saying much. I mean, that was the toilet bowl game.
What do you always say about the Hiram Terriers, Maxwell?
Well, that school's got 3 years left. Hate to be harsh, but I'm a realistic man.
This year we see Worcester minus 10.5.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, this is actually a pretty big game we've got on our hands.
Yeah, this is big.
Denison, 7-1, playing OU, who sits at 6-2. Now, this game has the potential to shift the weight at the top of the conference. If OU is able to beat Denison, who knows what happens? It all depends if the Bishops can slow down the bowling ball with the last name Minton. That's right. I'm talking about their running back. He ran it all over the Tigers.
Big boy.
Last week. He is a big boy. And, I mean, if Denison wins this, they've got a lot on the line, too. They can go to the playoffs. I mean, they pretty much automatically go to the playoffs. But if Wabash loses their next game against the Tigers, or even this game they're playing, they may even have a shot at the ship.
Ooh. Never give up the ship.
Yeah. But if OU wins and they beat Kenyon next week, that little dwindling flame of playoff hopes might still be alive. Might still be alive. All right. You want to wrap it up?
Wrapping it up for the week. We have the Hiram College Terriers, who are coming in at 0-8.
That is right there.
Donut C's. At the Wabash Little Giants, who are coming in at 6-2. This one's going to be ugly.
Yeah.
This one's going to be ugly. After sources say that after Hiram loses this game, they're going to be relegated to a special league, including the 2012 Charlotte Bobcats, the Greencastle High School Tiger Cubs, and the Cleveland Browns.
And, I really just think this is a right move for the program after a year like this, going to a place where they can maybe be a little bit more competitive, and they'll hopefully draw some, some prospects in the coming years and maybe make it back up if they can stay open past that 3-year limit.
Even in that league, we look for the Charlotte Bobcats to be at the very bottom, but Hiram will be competing with them.
Yeah.
So right now we see Crawfordsville University minus 37.5 at the Terriers. That's 5 scores and a field goal. My goodness. Maxwell predicted the score of the game to be 89-4.
I'll put it at 100.
with the Terriers getting 2 safeties because they have grit. They're not good at football, but they're gritty.
They're gritty. I'll give it to them. All right, well, that wraps up the spreads for the week. Coming up, we have 2 special guests. One you know very well, our weatherman, Pat Lawton. And then after that, Ronnie Ryba.
Yes, that is Ronnie Ryba. We'll see what he has to say. It's nothing good.
Let's hear from you, Pat.
Good evening, folks of Greencastle. I am your game day weatherman. My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius. Saturday's game day weather in Greencastle, Indiana will be a high of 46 and a low of 35, being partly cloudy all day. Roll Tigers.
Thank you to Pat Lawton. I hope you guys all stay up and informed on the weather in Greencastle.
Now let's talk about Ronnie Ryba. This kid from a speck of a town north of Chicago. That's Mundelein, Illinois, for all you folk who don't know. Came here to DePauw with great aspirations of working to become the smartest and the best man anyone's ever seen.
Well, the first time I saw Ronnie Ryba, he came up to me and he said, "It's slime season." And I know this kid was a troublemaker.
It's problematic.
And then when we started the spread, he auditioned to be the weatherman and was beat out by Pat Lawton. But you got to throw the dog a bone every once in a while.
Yeah, that's fair.
So we'll see what he has to say this week for his hammer of the day.
Let's hear what you have to say, Ronnie.
To you, T-Ron.
Hi, I'm Ronnie Ryba, here with your lock of the week. I'm taking the Hiram Terriers at plus 37.5. I don't like the negativity from Nick. There is no way that the Terriers are going to lose by 5 touchdowns and a field goal. I have faith in the Terriers this week, and so should you.
Thank you for watching.
And thank you, T-Ron and Pat Lawton. This has been episode 6 of The Spread. What do we got? One more episode of the football season left?
Yeah, we got one more regular season episode left, and guess what next week is?
Bell game.
Bell game.
That's a problem.
Bing, 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 bing.
All right. Well, you know, as we always say, beat the spread.
Tigers by 100.